What's up?
I'm just cleaning the car.
Cleaning the car.
Could you wipe that spot for me?
What spot?
The whole dash thingy.
Alright. Oh, let's get this nice on film. This will be the perfect start to our trip videos.
Time in here, I just clean.
There we go. Your car's a lot cleaner.
Armor All original.
Ooh, Armor All original. Let's get a product plug. Great. So we're on our way to Yosemite right now. We're technically on our way to Vegas, but we're going with Joey and his coworker Brandon.
We're in Modesto, Randall's favorite town.
No, we're not in Modesto.
Yeah, we are.
Manteca.
Oh.
Modesto is very far away from here, in the opposite direction.
No, it's not. I just looked at the map.
It is.
No.
Anyways, we're in Manteca. So we went to Panera Bread for breakfast, met up with Joey.
How much water did you bring for the desert?
Say hey to Joey.
Oh my god, I brought like 30 single bottles.
Oh, I only bought 2-gallon jugs.
I have a 1-gallon jug.
Mine are like frozen.
I had 2 of those.
That's
Cool.
your personal one.
That's my personal one. You
Mine's
can't have
not
it.
personal.
Oh yeah.
It's impersonal. You recording this?
Modesto's
Yeah, I was just recording our first video right now. Say hey.
Hey.
This is our trip videos.
We're 1 hour in, 7 to go.
All right. Wait, it's more than that, isn't it? It's like 10 hours.
Oh man.
Only the second bathroom break.
All right.
Did you bring mayo enough for all of us?
Yeah, 3 packets.
3
Oh,
packets.
yeah.
You guys can split 1 packet between the 2 of you.
Joey loves mayonnaise.
All right. See you at the next bathroom break.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Hope nobody
Bye, guys.
What?
What up again, future selves?
Hello.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Dex up in here.
Up in here.
So we're in Chinese Camp, California, which is like technically a ghost town. And we just stopped at a little like mom and pop like gas station type store thing. And I heated up my chicken and rice because I'm on a diet.
And Randall met a local who told him how deserted the town is.
Yeah, so the guy said that the ghost town's like 100 yards away from his little store, which we just drove past, and that's just 3 houses. And he told me that when he was a little kid, probably back in like the 40s or something like that, those people still live there. And all the jobs in this area like dried up. There wasn't any place to work, and so those families put their homes for sale and moved down the highway down here somewhere to the next big city, I guess. And apparently the houses just never sold, and over time no one moved in, so they just totally abandoned.
There's trees growing out of them, and they're all wooden and saloon looking.
Yeah, so pretty crazy. That guy has been here for the whole thing. So anyways, we're still driving. There's Joey and Brandon up there, driving straight in front of us, and we're on our way to a restaurant so that these guys eating normal food can get some normal food in.
You want to look up where we are on the map? It's in the middle. It's a full map.
This is not a map.
You go to the middle.
Okay. So here's the map. Vacation land, it says. Let's take a look. So where's, around here somewhere, Tuttletown, because I saw stuff for that. Where are we? We're in the 120. Oh yeah, Chinese Camp. So we're right about here. We're heading up here, all the way up there.
No. We're going this way.
Oh, I lied. So we're going south, down here. So right now we're about right around here, driving through stuff. Hey, there's Cultureville. We should tell Culture.
There's caves.
Yeah, pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to South Yosemite. Then we're going to head south more into the Mojave Desert and stay at Lone Pine Hotel tonight, right?
Dow Villa Hotel in Lone Pine.
So we're staying at a hotel in Lone Pine in the middle of nowhere. Should be really cool. And yeah, so the trip's going good so far. Sami doesn't hate me yet. We listened to a cool podcast about how the Nazis invaded the US back in the 40s. So they invaded Long Island and Florida. And we learned about that, which was really cool on the Stuff You Should Know podcast. And yeah, that is our status check-in. So we'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. So, we're in Yosemite, driving through on our way to Death Valley. We just left the park on the south side and pulled over on the side of the road because we found this pretty little lake. Check out these mountains. They go straight up.
Water right now. How do I get down?
It is cold over here, huh?
How do you get down?
Hey, over there, Sammy, where all those people are.
Yeah, I saw that. What, volcanic?
Surprisingly, that's pretty good. Die's still going strong. Moving mountains. 2 dimensions of time. There's other people down there fishing.
Oh, it says they blew this mountain up to make the road. Wow. Bulldozer clearing the debris in 1964. So I can't even take a run home when they blow a mountain.
There used to be a mountain right where we're standing.
Oh, it says a hydroelectric power dam thing.
Yeah, I can tell by that thing over there. It looks like a water facility type of thing.
Cool.
I'm rethinking the decision not to bring us fishing.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, you take a picture with the camera while I videotape us getting a picture.
I heard something.
That's those people talking over there. Where's our echo?
Oh, wait.
She's doing a selfie picture of our
What are you doing? Take a view. Ready? You're so annoying with your little stick. Sunset light, I guess.
We're at 6,000 foot elevation now too, so we're going down into the desert, into the Badlands.
From 9,000 elevation to negative something.
We're going to the elephant graveyard. The things that the light touches over there, that's Simba's domain.
This is your
Awesome.
kingdom. Yeah, we're going to Bishop,
We're in the dark side
California.
of the world.
On the 395 highway. Okay.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're in Lone Pine, and we're driving through the Alabama hills right now. It's so fucking pretty. Look at all the giant mountains.
Well, it looks shitty through the window. We should,
Here, I can roll down my window too.
no, that's okay.
Oh, over there. There's the map.
Whoa, look at that one.
It's amazing. Look how cool all these like big rocks are just sticking out of this, you know what I mean? It looks like a big pile of dirt where rocks just like grew out of it almost, you know?
There's
Like a
a cave.
hodgepodge of different rocks.
Remember how in Simi Valley there was only one rock and everyone climbed it and died? Holy shit.
Look at these things. What the hell? It looks almost alien, huh? Here.
Can we get out?
Yeah, here. I'll pull over at the next little like awning place. What's that? Someone filmed a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Let's see. Oh, that's it. This Here's a piece.
Oh boy. Well, hopefully we don't get bitten by a snake. Holy shit, look at that.
Piping out of there.
Look at the view. Okay, this is good. I don't want to go down. I'm gonna turn this off.
Okay, so we're still in Lone Pine. We pulled over on the side of the road. And we're in the middle of the mountains in Alabama Hills. It's real quiet out here. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Especially over here. The rocks look like they have eyes. The holes in them. It looks like the hills literally have eyes. We're out in the middle of the desert. I bet there's a bunch of scorpions and rattlesnakes too. How do I look in the desert? I hear water on the other side of this mountain, I think. I definitely hear rushing water. I think I hear an airplane over here in the distance. Echoing off the mountains. Hey, what do you have there?
Quest bar.
A Quest bar? You mean a delicious, protein-packed, nutritional bar that tastes like real candy?
I wish. Oh, it's like the sand on the ground.
Love how someone turned that rock structure over there into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I think it's just a face.
If you use your imagination, these rocks here sort of look like the back of an ankylosaurus. You know, the ridged spine?
No.
Think, you know the big ankylosaurus with the big ball on the end of its tail?
Oh, I could see how it's definitely vertebrae.
Yeah, vertebrae. And over here is like the stuff on his head.
Oh, I thought that was the pelvic bone. Look at that one.
Beautiful.
The round ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down here a bit. I'm gonna go over this ledge and see what's on the other side. I have a sense of adventure. That's why I'm such a distinguished man. I know. I'm actually enjoying a 0-calorie Monster energy drink at the moment, since we're on vacation and I'm sticking to a strict diet. An energy drink is sort of my treat for the day, so to speak. Diet's going well. Eating about 3,200 calories or so per day. 5 meals. Each meal has 50 grams of protein. The first meal of the day has 24 grams of fats and no carbs. And the last meal of the day has 24 grams of fat and no carbs. And the rest of my meals all have 50 grams of carbs. So eating a lot of brown rice, sweet potato, chicken breast, vegetables, a lot of almonds to get my fat requirements. It's going pretty good. So we're approaching this cool statue thing. And obviously, as you can tell, I don't know if you see this, there's a bunch of car tracks here, so people clearly go off-roading around here to some extent. It's funny how even out in the middle of nowhere, you see power lines and stuff. It's really weird. I'm like the only one out here. Look at these rocks. I wonder if there's any like people hiding in these rocks, waiting for nighttime, come down and murder you. Just joking. It's really nice out here though. God damn, that's pretty. Down right there sort of reminds me of an elephant's trunk. Curled up a bit. You see it? It's sort of curled up. Makes me think about dinosaurs. Damn, it's so pretty out here. Looks like Sammy's coming to join the adventure. You want to see what's over here? That one looks like an elephant.
Ooh, I like this part.
I know. It's cool, right?
It's still really sunny.
Look, someone's off-roading over there. I see their car. They're way up in the rocks on a huge truck. They just went out of sight though.
On the mountain?
Yeah. Literally, straight ahead by that tree, you see it?
Oh.
Someone was,
Really close then.
yeah, someone was right behind it, driving their truck through the rocks. I have it on camera.
Okay.
Cool. I bet everyone just off-roads here because there's these tracks all over.
Yeah. All the cars drive by are like adventurous trucks and stuff. You're going so fast.
Look, I bet someone made a shelter here. It looks like there was a fire.
Yeah, I wonder if they're still here.
That's what I said.
What is this white stuff?
Ooh, fire ants.
Where? Oh.
Hey, here they are. They're off-roading right here.
Are we in the way?
I don't think so. I think they're turning around. No, we moved it to the side. Otherwise, it would have been. Perfect cave. Babe.
What?
You know what we could do in this cave?
There's probably someone in there about to kill me.
You're in the back of the cave.
No, I'm not. There's a sleeping room up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Doll, I gotta catch that on camera. Let's see. Watch out. Well, there's even gloves and stuff.
I know.
Whoa.
Hold on, I'm gonna shine a light. Yeah, I guess someone was living here. There was like a can of food that was opened.
Wow.
Oh, I got rid of my flashlight for some reason.
It'd be really skinny to fit up there.
Yeah. Or really cold. Yeah, you should go look at it on the way.
Could you hold this? Wow. Nobody slept up there. Nah, it's way too small.
It's not too small. I could get up there if I wanted to.
No way.
Yes, I can.
I don't think so.
Look, we can draw with charcoal.
No? Hey, I actually have to pee. Would you hold on to the camera?
Wait, where are you gonna pee?
Well, literally anywhere.
Can you hold it?
Well, why should I? There's no one out here.
Okay. Can I videotape it? Okay. Make sure you at least water a plant. These plants are all dry.
I'm really dehydrated.
Did you get like no water or something?
My pee's like dark yellow.
There's another can of food. Ah! Oh, almost fell. This is a weird looking rock. It's like a bunch of little rocks melted together. Oh, it's wind pounded rock. Huh. Look at this cool cave up ahead. You could just sleep in there.
You're right behind me.
The one right there though looks like a little throne. Like if I was the desert queen, that would be my throne.
So where are we?
Cerro Gordo,
I like how you roll your
which
R's.
means close fat.
Do you want to hold this and get a picture of it?
We're looking at abandoned ghost town homes. This town was on a map. I think it was either a lumber town or gold rush town.
I don't think they ever grew any trees here. It must be gold.
Oh, that's
rush.
true.
We're in the middle of the desert.
Well, either one. There seems to be no gold or lumber now. And there's sand dunes and tumbleweeds and 50 people.
Here, I'll film as you drive out.
Oh, watch out for the dust. Look at that old factory.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll go around this thing. Hopefully we see those.
Well, you gotta focus.
Whoa!
Route recalculation.
Famous ABC beer.
Now turn right.
Careful on these roads.
Route recalculation. Now turn right. Route recalculation. Route recalculation. Now turn right. Route recalculation. Route recalculation.
Way to live here.
In 300 yards, turn left.
I'm gonna take this street. Should I take this street?
I wouldn't do this in your sort of car, honestly. But, like, if you get a flat tire here, like, there's really not anything helping you guys.
So tiny.
Now turn left.
It's funny how someone just has their trailer parked inside of that abandoned, like, broken down house.
Do you think that says something? What's the plaque? What does it say?
Keebler, end of the line. Keeler.
From something house, Nevada. Narrow gauge rails. I'm gonna make you get out and read it. Or do you not want to?
I don't want to.
Okay, never mind. I'll Google it.
In
Railroad.
300 yards, turn right onto CA 136, Highway 136.
Alright, we did it.
Now turn right.
Whoa, look at
That
this
is that.
old gas pump.
Okay. Okay. You have to do the dance thing. Yeah. Sami, do it. There you go. All right, cool. So you're gonna do basically get into handstand push-up position without cartwheeling into the wall, which is pretty amazing.
Try number one.
This is
Oh,
trying.
I really also would rather, like, my wrists are not good for this.
What are you talking about? Your wrists are fine.
My wrists have problems.
But the towel's gonna help because it like keeps it still. There you go.
Is that good?
No, you're not. Your legs are. Wait, you are so close.
Let me take a look
Hold it
at
up
that.
there.
No, just your center of gravity
Feels weird.
feels weird because the weight is no longer on your lower body.
Yeah.
It's on your upper body, and your legs feel like you don't have control over.
Can
where
you
they
walk
are.
your? So this time, I think what you should do is straighten your legs and then see if you can walk your hand back a bit.
I think just straightening the legs will be good enough.
Okay, let's give it a go. Watch out, there's a needle under that foot. There's like something there. Oh shit, I thought it was a needle sticking out from this angle. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was. It looks like it. If you're standing over here, it looks like there's like a pin sticking out. You know what I mean? It's just a line on the thing though.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
not what you want to hear when
I know. I was,
bare feet on the wall.
before when you did it, I thought you saw it because you went around it. And I was like, oh, he knows there's like a pin there. And now over here, when I'm looking at it, it looks like a pin sticking out. But if you look at it straight on, it's obviously not.
Nope.
So sorry. I fucked that up.
Okay.
Okay, last one. Sorry. I didn't want you to get like stab yourself in the foot. You got it. All right, there you go. Okay, so work on straightening. So straighten, like flex your hamstrings or something. Oh, you're almost there. A little straighter. Oh, you got it. You got it. That's so cool. That is so cool. How'd it feel?
That felt good.
Was it really heavy on your shoulders?
No, not at all.
Could you like have probably gone down, do you think?
I could, but my wrists, I can't put a lot of pressure at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
What I want is like a dumbbell.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can
wanna
hold on to
the
it.
dumbbell handle when I'm doing it. And I can even
Or
walk
those push-up
walk
things.
back.
Those
Or the
magic
push-up
push-up things.